Alright, it's Christopher Fox once again, and this is a request assignment for Faye. The name of this video is This Show Traumatized Kids. And this is the haunting hour I see in the thumbnail. So without further ado, let's check it out.
You guys don't like it when I talk about the haunting hour. You guys only skyrocketed that video to my most viewed video and gave me
Haunting Hour is a great show.
Within 8 hours. So I'm going to talk about it again because I have no self-respect. On a real note, thank you for the last video. You guys did something I have never had happen on my channel before, which is success, actually. So in the last video, I mentioned another episode of the haunting hour called Mascot. You guys really
one of my favorite episodes of that show.
So
really
that's
good.
What we're going to be doing today. Although I don't find this episode as scary as Lily D, this one was the
Lily
D's
for
some reason. I think it's because of Big Yellow.
I think it was scary though.
Big puppets. Like when I made that Country Bears video, you can tell I was really having fun making that video. Big puppet make me go ooh la la, ooh yeah, goo goo gaga.
What?
I revert to a baby.
Well, he keeps transforming into other characters.
The episode starts at a basketball game where we get to meet our two main
characters.
The
other guy transforming into characters too.
What this guy's name is. Go ahead. Give it a guess. A bigger kid.
I forget his name.
Very annoying. I don't like him. His name is Willie. Who in their right mind names their kid Willie? Like a baby pops out and you're like, that's my Willie right there. Oh, that's not it.
Oh. Just name him Will.
They would name their kid Willie unless they absolutely hated them, which I would believe because this kid is the most annoying and negative kid I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, he's pretty weird.
But we'll talk about that more later. Oh yeah, the other dude's Drake, by the way. I just thought you should know that. So
he looks like he belongs in one direction.
Sports. They lose absolutely everything. Even in this episode, the first thing we see them do is score on their own goal, so they don't get any points. That's how basketball works, by the way. Nothing can be worse in the school until...
It is saying it probably does.
I'm not gonna lie, I love Big Yellow. He's just so adorable in this goofy...
He's adorable, he's creepy as fuck.
Kinda like my cat.
Probably a pedophile in that fucking costume for all we know.
Adorable. So Willie seems to think that the reason that their school is so bad at sports is because they have such a lame mascot. First of all, buddy, I will not be taking the Big Yellow slander in the comments, or from you fucking Willie. Big Yellow is up there with Big Al in my books. If your name has Big in it, I'm probably going to enjoy your company. But luckily for these boys, getting a mascot is pretty easy. All they need is 50 student signatures and a teacher sponsor, and then they have to go through an audition process to get a new mascot. And so that's exactly what they start working on immediately. And I guess Big Yellow has ears somewhere on this weird shaped body because he's somehow overhears them over everybody in this basketball game. He doesn't look too thrilled about it.
He looks worse in Finance at Freddy's. I said it. He looks like something that belongs in Finance at Freddy's. It looks like a mix with Chica from Finance at Freddy's and those aliens from the ending of Goosebumps Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns.
And while the vice principal is signing the paper, he lets the boys know that they need to tell the previous mascot that he's getting canned. And that's when they ask, yeah, who is the current mascot?
Just paint him yellow.
That is a good question.
The guy looks like Tim Burton. Am I wrong?
Coach of the basketball team and other sports teams. I think they only have one coach in the school. So there's somebody showing up to every school event in a giant mascot costume and dancing, and nobody knows who's inside of it. Yeah, it sounds pretty normal to me, actually. After they ask the coach, he sends them to the team manager for the basketball team, which is a thing, apparently, and he pretty much just tells them the same thing. He says that the last team manager assigned the mascot, so nobody knows who it is. The boys ask if there's any way they can get a hold of this old team manager, and this is when the new one drops some lore on us. Apparently, immediately after this kid graduated, he went missing, and has been missing ever since, and no one knows why. But other than that, he does have some useful information, and he lets the boys know that Big Yellow has his own room in the basement, behind a boarded, ominous door with a yellow key.
Yeah, I forgot about this.
So the guys
I haven't seen this episode in so long, I forget what happens.
Soon, and they calmly slide it under the door. A scared Willie tries to call
I have it on DVD, the full series, but...
And I was stuck in the storage closet in this basement, in this dirty fucking room, and I hear these two boys talking shit about me for like 2 minutes outside my door. I would be a little upset too, I'm not gonna lie. And the next day the boys do the auditions.
You need to kill him, though.
Mascot. And during the auditions they get a lot of weird people, including a chicken, a banana, a dude in a shirt that says mascot.
I'm a banana. I'm a banana.
A yellow morph suit.
And Onision. I wish he was not a creep.
Of course, none of these guys make the cut, and they were losing hope until...
He gets eaten, right, by the big yellow guy? he goes outside and...
I think I know who's gonna be winning this challenge. I think I know. And it's my boy Big Yellow because he gets another try. And he pulls out the finishing move, the classic Big Yellow shuffle. Come on, everybody, do it with him.
I'm not doing that ridiculous dance.
Yo, what the fuck, Willie? Obviously, Big Yellow doesn't like the blatant disrespect to his face from Willie.
Okay, if that thing was
the boys picked this wolf.
staring at me like that, I'd punch it.
Name, by the way. And they're gonna let Wolfie know that he won the mascot competition the next day. But Big Yellow has other plans.
Hell no. That's why I don't go outside and see shit like that, especially when I'm high. Or stoned.
So you see, Big Yellow stalks this poor child in a mascot costume.
He got him.
And kills him. Then leaves Willie a message.
I mean, it's really...
If I were Willie, I would not.
Where'd the goddamn 7 come from, though? His mask?
I would stop immediately. This dude's insane. Whoever's in this mascot costume, probably insane. Willie takes the wolf head to school and shows Drake, and Drake seems to have common sense.
We have to tell a teacher.
There's always one person in these episodes that have like.
Why not just tell a teacher what happened?
In the last video, it's Drake.
They never tell teachers.
For some reason, Willie wants
That's
to
the thing about
this on his own and offers Drake to help him, but Drake is smart and says no. Which Willie responds with another annoying remark.
I'm out. One day you'll grow back, though, Drake.
I don't know if you guys have noticed.
This guy was a douchebag.
Willie slander on this channel.
I remember him being such a douchebag.
He's probably the worst character in this whole series. I'm not even joking. I hated him. I could not stand this kid, and he absolutely deserves what's coming for him. Willie decides it's a good.
He doesn't deserve to die. He's just kind of annoying.
And he finds that no one is there. But we do get a few clues from things that were mentioned before. Apparently, Big Yellow had something to do with the last team manager that disappeared a few years ago. Willie finds his wallet as well, and when he checks ID, we finally get to actually see who is in the mascot costume, and it is Big.
It's just Photoshop.
Right after this, Willie starts hearing footsteps down the hallway, and
clearly see it as Photoshop.
The music, and obviously, Big Yellow hears this, and he doesn't like intro. Oh, never mind. He's having a good time. Look at his little dance move. Bro really does need a wash, though. He has like mold growing on him. It's kind of gross. Obviously, Big Yellow isn't.
What's he doing with those toxic waste?
He proceeds to fill the room with nitrous oxide. That's yellow. For somehow, I don't know how.
Well, his name is Big Yellow.
Gas. But sadly, Willie escapes. And sorry, I couldn't keep a straight face on that one. And even after almost dying to this guy, he decides to go after him again. And he does find Big Yellow chilling in the gym.
Hell no.
It's a good time to be texting right now, man.
I would not be going up to that damn thing.
But it looks like whoever
he's very than I am, but
and leave the suit right there in the bleachers. Just kidding, Big Yellow is the suit. But as Willie was texting Drake, Drake was watching a movie, not paying attention to him, and he didn't see his text until the next morning. And when he does see the text, Drake runs to the school to try to find Willie, and he has no luck. But he does find Willie's shoe in the bleachers. And later that day, Drake goes to the final varsity basketball game to try to find Willie. When he's not there, he calls him. He's like, "Hey, I'm in normal seats. Let's come hang out." And he keeps calling him repeatedly to no avail. That's when Big Yellow comes out and does his little jig again. When we get probably the wildest scene I have ever seen.
Yeah, they're in his stomach, right? Why would you just stand there and drop your phone like that? That's definitely not for kids. Even though I saw it as a kid.
It's wild, right? I'm kind of sad that this episode didn't get a part 2. I would love to see like a time skip episode where it's not like Drake and Willie anymore, but it's like a new set of kids, and Big Yellow is still at the school, still the mascot, and they're trying to like solve the mystery of Willie. Like Willie was like a myth that happened in the school, and it would be cool. Sign me up. Sign me up. Let me be a writer for this shit. But now Willie's bum dumbass is inside Big Yellow's stomach, and the world can finally be at peace.
For all eternity.
On a real note, this episode is really eerie and creepy. There's a lot of really good tension-building scenes.
It's a good episode.
No, like, immediate jump scare. It's just all like tense the whole time, and you don't really know what's going to happen until the big reveal of Willie in his stomach. And I actually kind of do like this ending. I think Willie gets what he deserves. I think it's like the whole point. Even in like the past Goosebumps like show, the kids always somehow came out on top. But in this show, they're not afraid to kill a kid or two.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Let me know if you want to
Kill
see
2 in this episode. It's fucked up.
Happy Halloween, by the way. Leave an episode name in the comments below. Tell me how much you like this episode. Like the video if you like the video. Hit subscribe if you want to. Thank you for watching the video. I appreciate you all, and peace.
Do the alien candy one. That'd be a fun one for him to do. Or Swarm and Norman, the one with like the bugs and shit. That one creeps me out more than this one does. But yeah, good video, good episode. I might watch it actually here after I film my last video. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. See you on the next video. Peace out.